Hey guys, this is me, Michael, and today we're playing Sonic 2 on Sonic's Ultimate Genesis Collection. This is my personal favorite Sonic game. And I actually got to play this. I told the story before where I had a friend that was spending the night and he brought his Sega Genesis and he had Sonic 2, and some weird RPG game that's on here that I didn't like very much. But this was the first Sonic game with 2-player capabilities. And I just think this Sonic's superior. With the graphics look somewhat similar, but I think they're a little bit better. I think this game controls better. The levels aren't as long. Not everything's a total instant death trap, even though my playing would lead you to believe otherwise. And this included the useful spin dash. Also, I believe this game runs a lot faster than the other one. I think this is when they were really advertising the blast processing. Also, a different way to access the bonus levels is instead of getting to the end of the level, when you get to the checkpoint and you have 50 rings. God, I'm getting hit by everything. I usually don't suck this bad. I used to be really good at this game. That's just because I played it constantly and non-stop. But the bonus levels are too some of my favorite, with the half pipe and the 3D half pipe. Although I do kind of like the bonus stages of Sonic and Knuckles with the sphere, but those stress the hell out of me. And as you can see, there's an inclusion of Tails. This is Tails' first appearance. And there's like these little 2-player mini games, but they get old awfully quick. And if you actually plug in the controller in your Sega Genesis to the second port, the other person can play as Tails, but you could tell the game wasn't really made for it because the game screen only follows where Sonic goes. Oh, almost had the bonus stage. Oh well. The only thing about this game running fast is that you can get hit pretty easy if you're not paying attention, which kind of was happening to me. Here's the bonus stage. I remember the commercial and I saw this advertised in it, trying to make it look like it was out of this world. Now these levels are fun and my favorite, but at least with my gameplay style, it'd be virtually impossible for me to finish the later levels. So basically they give you a requirement like this. They're like, get 80 rings. The control is kind of floaty on this, but it's a lot less stressful than that little rotating thing. But I'm just one of those people that just can't get Super Sonic for the life of me. And as the game progresses on these bonus stages, when you try to get the further Chaos Emeralds, they put more of those little spiky things that make you lose all your rings. And they put fewer rings down there, so it makes it a little bit more difficult. But all in all, it's a little fun bonus. Like, you're not required in this game, at least to my knowledge, to like any special ending as Super Sonic. That's probably the last time you'll hear that sound on any of my videos of Sonic. Chikuka. Oh, right at the boss with 0 rings. One downside of the bonus level, they take away all your rings. So this is probably the worst design boss. Like, oh, it has a drill on the front. And as you can see, the drill shooting out forward was like the last ditch effort, so he's pretty much dead. I was lucky. Usually during these commentary videos, I'm a little bit sloppy. It looks like they've added a lot more animals in this machine than they did in the last Sonic. You guys are kind of impatient. They're like tapping their foot. Oh, the dreaded chemical stage. I remember quitting playing this game, as I said, when I played Sonic Generations, I was talking about like how I'd get lost or I'd die in the little chemical crap that they had. But I think out of all the levels, this is probably the one where Sonic can go the fastest. With Sonic's control, I always felt like the platforms weren't like good for this kind of game. Just like the little ones, at least, that he has to jump on. It's just, with the way he controls it, just doesn't feel right. Because Sonic's control is kind of floaty. It's not like real precise, like say maybe Mario. I don't think anybody likes these levels, but this one's grown on me just because I know how to finish them now. When I first played this game, it was just like being in this huge maze that I wouldn't know how to get out of. Alright, grab them rings. Jump over that. This is really technologically advanced zone, but they have like board springs. I guess if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Go through the vacuum hole. Let's see. I wonder if Sonic has to take anti-nausea pills, because if I had to go through all this stuff, I would probably vomit. But he's running so fast, if he vomited, it would probably just smack him straight back in the face. The life of a hedgehog. Oh man, I hope I get out of here in time. I hate that when it goes dunkin 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 dunkin. You'll probably hear it. I used to freak out really bad when I'd get into the water. That would end up making me lose. Especially this music. It's not really like productive. It's kind of counterproductive actually. Because it stresses you out, and then you'll get even more sloppy. Just platforming. Like I said, I don't feel like these small little platform parts really should belong in this game. This is a little cheap death area part. Tails doesn't have the best AI in the world, so Tails dies an awful lot. Oh, I could have got a bonus level. There's another instant death part. There's a lot of these. I believe we're close to the boss. That's why I'm kind of not running really fast. I used to know this game at the back of my hand, not so much anymore. You're not a nice guy. My boss is easy, but there's little pitfalls right there that make it kind of stressful. So we beat the chemical plant zone with no worries. When I first played this game, like, this was only merely a dream to have that happen. Man, I was one ring off from getting an extra life. Oh well, I got one anyway, so there. I don't like this level. This level contains a lot of water. But I always felt like the levels were uphill from here. Beside that part. I like when you finish this game, it kind of plays all the levels' music. This game probably has, for an older game, like one of my favorite endings when you beat it. I need to... Here's a tip if you play Sonic games. When you start getting a certain speed, it's best to hold down. Because if you're a spiky ball, then you're in attack mode. Now these parts, keep a keen eye out and look for little bubbles accumulating on the surface. I hate those little grounder guys. He actually became one of the characters on the cartoon show. There's two different versions of Sonic which were weird, and they're kind of always advertised as the same thing. But there was one that came on Saturday mornings that was like a lot more serious, and they had all these weird characters and stuff, and Robotnik was drawn like really different. And then there was like this almost like Looney Tunes kind of like version of Sonic. Both of them really like chili dogs. I don't know if it mentioned that in the manual, or is that just a liberty they took in the cartoon. But Archie Comics, when they came out with the Sonic comic book and stuff like that, they incorporated all the characters. They even tried to explain Sonic's transition of his like design changes in the Dreamcast version, but oh man, I'm gonna die. Yeah, I know. Oh, it sucks to be me. Oh, there's the bubble thing right there. But if you play Sonic Generations, there's really like no explanation of like, unless I missed it, of like why he changed from this short little stubby hedgehog that never talks. That was the dumbest thing I could have possibly done. But like what I was saying again, I've said like what I was saying twice. Oh come on, not now. I can't make it in time. Damn it. There's just too much shit going on. Me running my mouth. This level's fine as long as you don't go into these depths. Damn it, Tails. Come on. You can make it. No, don't. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, now they're like giving these things out like they're nothing. Before, I would have been begging for one. Sometimes I think these developers are like evil and rubbing their hands together, thinking of ways to like trick the player and just having an instant death. Oh, come on, guy. Oh, bees or wasps or whatever the hell they're supposed to be. They're robotic. Somehow a bunny fits inside of them. Wouldn't I technically be like on a different plane if I could go in the ramp? Apparently not. I probably should get out of the way because I don't know where he's gonna appear. Oh, this is a monotonous boss battle. But I just got hit unnecessarily. Oh, when tails jump that high. You make up for all those other times I missed. Robotnik is just like, all his weapons are like, oh, I'll just have a drill on it. Next time I'm putting a hammer on it. It's like whatever was, fuck. It's like whatever was left over in his toolbox or something. Why am I going down? Oh shit, no rings? You kidding me? Thank you, Tails. Usually Tails is useless, at least that was helpful. Usually I don't have these problems, and I know I say that a lot, but trying to think of stuff to say and playing a game, like half of your attention is focused elsewhere, I guess. Like for those people that do these commentaries and are super spontaneous and like really funny and still play good, I have like so much respect because it is hard. Alright. Free. None of you will now be put to sleep. Great. Penguins. Yes, penguins. Totally the appropriate environment for that. Apparently gambling's legal in this state. I wouldn't suppose the people that live here are into pinball. Anyway, I could play this game for a long time, and I just wanted to kind of show you this game. But this is Sonic 2. You can get the Genesis game. This is the Sega Genesis version of Sonic 2. I believe there's also a collection on the PS2, amongst other things. There's a lot of collections that have this on here. This particular game was on the Ultimate Sonic Genesis Collection, or whatever it's called. If you just look up Genesis Collection, Sonic Collection for PS3 or Xbox 360, you can play it. This is the PS3 version. Anyway, if you like this video, please subscribe, like the video, and leave a comment. And there's also a list of consoles that you can choose. Actually, there's a list of consoles where you can choose a game on any of those consoles. Send me a message either on Facebook or YouTube of what game you would like me to play on any of those consoles, and I'll be more than happy to do it. Alright, I'll talk to you guys on the next video. Take care. Goodbye.